Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Say hi.
Hi.
God bless. Welcome. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back. You can find me on all the things as The Crystal Bear. I'll link them up here and down below in the description. If you would do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, that would really help my channel out. Also, if you like these videos, go ahead and hit the thumbs up on your way out today. And then if you hit the bell notification, you will be notified every time that I upload a video. Yeah, that's that. So anyway, my name is Crystal. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari.
My name's Kim, and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Mercari.
And she's my mama. If you haven't been around here, yeah. If you haven't been around here watching, then you don't know.
The mama bear.
Oh
I'm only joking.
This is why I have her on here, for banter like this. Anyway, if you've been around for any length of time, you know that this is a series that I do every Monday. You can count on it to come out every single Monday, and it's just a what sold video of what our sales looked like throughout the week from Monday through Sunday every week. So this week is from the 18th, May 18th, 2020 to May 24th, 2020. And we're just going to go over what we sold each day, how much we sold it for, and then at the end, if you stick around till the end, you'll get to see what our gross numbers were and what our net numbers were. So, all right, let's get into it.
Let's.
Okay, first day, Monday the 18th. How'd you do?
Did all right. I did two.
Two?
Sales, yeah.
On eBay?
Yep.
Or Mercari? Okay.
eBay. All eBay this week.
No Mercari sales this week?
No.
Mercari was popping for me this week.
Last week it was for me.
I did 3 on Poshmark, 1 on eBay.
Well, go for it.
Nope, you can go first.
Oh, me. All right. I sold a Wilson Staff golf head cover. It's like a sock that goes over a golf club.
Okay.
I sold. She's like, okay. You're like, okay is like me, like, okay with your clothes. So I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I sold that for $7.50. Not a big profit, but I got it at the bins, so.
Cool.
And secondly, I sold Jake the Snake Roberts Wrestler.
All right.
For $35.99.
That's the second week in a row you sold a wrestler.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Pretty good.
This one was mine, though. The other one was Evan's.
Oh, Evan's my brother.
My son.
So did you get a commission for the one that you sold to Evan?
I did.
You did? Okay, good. Just making sure that he's paying his mama.
Yep.
Okay. I did 3 on Posh, 1 on eBay. The first one was this 7 for All Mankind Kimmy straight leg jeans. That was from that B&G box. As I've been sending the B&G stuff out as it sells, I've been getting a couple complaints about zippers. So if you're ordering a B&G box and you're not checking your zippers, start doing that, because I've been sending them out as new with tags because they still have the tags on them. I have not been checking the zippers. And this is the second complaint that I've gotten about a broken zipper. So this sold for $35, but I am in contact with the buyer to refund her partially for the zipper so that she can go get it fixed. So, I don't know what that looks like yet, but we're working it out. So, anyway, just a little tip if you've ordered a B&G box, because I know that they're popular within the reselling community, especially right now. Just make sure you're checking your zippers. Second thing that sold was this J. Crew white and pink embroidered tunic. Like a beach tunic, like something you throw over a bathing suit. Sold for $22. And then the third thing you've seen in a couple of my videos now, honestly, they were these sugar Darley mules that I picked up for myself, and they were just too big. And
you bought mules?
Yeah.
Like mules.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Like a mule, you know, never mind.
Like the animal?
Yeah.
No, they're shoes.
I know, I'm just playing.
God bless.
And you're like, yeah, I did. I'm like, no big deal. Yeah, I bought some mules.
What is happening? Anyway, yes. So they were Darley mules, and they sold for $14. I bought them for myself, so anything that I got was really profit in my opinion. And then the fourth thing that sold was, I've had this for a long time and I've relisted it like a million times. It was on Facebook Marketplace, all this stuff. It was a Thunder shirt for a dog. So we use them a lot because I have some dogs with anxiety, and it just like wraps around them and it's supposed to help with anxiety. Doesn't really help my dogs, but it does help some dogs that I've seen. Anyway, that sold for $20.88 on eBay. And that is it for the 18th.
I don't have nothing till the 22nd, so it's all you.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll it on down.
Yeah, they just start coming in at the end of the week, you know.
All right. So the 19th, I sold 2 on eBay, 1 on Posh. This Lane Bryant gray floral t-shirt, not t-shirt, like blouse thing, $22.88 on eBay. Anything with an 88 on it is on eBay. I usually do 88 or 99. I don't know why.
Me too.
Except for this, actually I lied. So, this LuLaRoe Disney, it was like Sleeping Beauty print Carly dress. I thought it was going to do a lot better than it did. I picked it up when LuLaRoe was really popular. Then, as you probably know, they are no longer popular. Do not pick up LuLaRoe. They do not sell.
Nope.
But, so I probably had this for close to 2 years when they were popular. I thought that it would do better because it was a Disney print, blah, blah, blah. But it didn't. It sold for $10, and it's a buy, Felicia. So, next thing were these American Eagle crochet sandals. Picked these up at the bins. They sold for $15. That's it for the 19th.
I don't got nothing till the 22nd. It's all you.
Okay, you don't have to
It's
yell at
all
me.
you.
Oh my God. She's yelling at me on camera.
She says I pick on her all the time. I don't.
I'm not even going to start this. Anyway, moving on.
Yes, moving on.
Where am I? The 20th. I had 1 on Posh and 1 on eBay. The first one was these pair of Banana Republic Holly's like aviator style sunglasses. They were really cute. I was going to keep them if they didn't sell. But they sold on Poshmark for $25. And then she opened up a return case and said that they were bent and they didn't fit her face. And then she said, just kidding. I bent them and now they fit my face. So, I don't know. Anyway, okay. I didn't comment anything on that. She like basically worked it out herself. And then Poshmark paid me. So, everything's fine.
As long as she got paid, she don't care.
I don't care. The second thing was these pair of Lane Bryant distressed skinny jeans. We found 2 of these when my sister was here, and she bought one and I bought one, and she sold hers before she left, like within the week for $20, and I was like, no, I can get $35 for them. You price them too low, blah, blah, blah. But she sells for a hobby and I sell more to make money. So I have them priced for $35 forever. It's been probably 6 months. Guess what they sold for?
$20.
$20. So she was right. And I could add $20 in my pocket a long time ago, but I was just being stubborn. But anyway, so they sold for $20 and now they're gone.
Bye, Felicia.
No, I wouldn't classify them as a buy, Felicia. Not yet. I feel like anything over like a year or something I just really hate. One of the two. 21st? What did you say you got? 22nd. Okay. Well, 21st I had 1 on Mercari. And that was it. These Torrid distressed shorts. They were the ones that were not new with tags. So if you watch my video of my retail arbitrage haul, like online whatever sourcing thing, if you didn't, I'll link it up here because I know how to do that now. It's actually probably going to be over there, but whatever.
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere there, yeah. I picked up a pair that was not new with tags and a pair that was new with tags. They were both the same size. I thought somebody might bundle them. The 22nd.
Ooh, I have something there.
You can go ahead then.
Oh, nice. Thank you. On the 22nd on eBay, I sold a 12-volt rechargeable battery for a Power Wheels car for $89.99.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't have any sales like that this week.
Picked it up at local thrift for $3.99.
Nice. How do you ship that out with
I had to ship it out special UPS.
UPS.
They're the only ones that will take it.
The batteries.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was. Cost like $20 to ship out. She paid it, but still.
$20 to ship out a battery?
Mhm.
How heavy was it?
It was 5 pounds.
A 5-pound battery? What was it?
It was a battery, like, you know,
Like
almost
for
like
my
the
car?
size of a motorcycle battery, like a car, not a car, but a motorcycle battery. It's a Power Wheels car, you know, the little kid cars, the batteries, you know.
5-pound battery. I mean, I guess. So she paid over $100 for a battery.
Correct.
Dang. Okay, well, mine's not impressive, but I sold one on Mercari. This Endless Rose reversible tiger jacket. This was also from that B&G box, so we've got to be close to being in the green on that box by now. Once we reach 3 months, I will do a follow-up video on that box. But anyway, that one sold on Mercari for $27. And that was the only one I had on the 22nd. 23rd?
I have one.
I had 2 on Posh, 1 on eBay.
Go ahead.
Why do I have to go first?
Because you have more.
Okay. So I sold these BDG, oh my god. What the heck is the name of that? Whatever. Anyway, they're BDG short alls. They're like printed. I don't remember what the UA stands for.
I don't know clothes. You didn't know the OEM? No.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. But I did hear somebody else in like one of the YouTube videos I watched this week say that. And I was like, huh, look at that.
Original equipment manufacturer. I think that's what it stands for.
Alright, cool. Anyway, I have no idea what UA stands for at this moment, but when I'm watching this back, I'm sure I'm going to be like, oh, I remember, and then the word will be here. Anyway, they were short alls. They sold for $13 on eBay. Not impressive. The second thing was these Not Your Daughter jeans. This is considered a buy, Felicia. I've had these for over 2 years. They were gray, wide-legged, embroidered pockets. They sold for $10, and I said, yes, please take these away. And then the last thing was also from that B&G box. I sold 3 things from the B&G box this week. This was a pair of Sanctuary plus-sized white skinny jeans. And I guess it's the season for white now, so... Because, like, you can wear white till...
After Memorial Day or something.
From Memorial Day to Labor Day or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So, now they're buying white stuff. Anyway, those sold for $28.
Cool. I got one more thing on the 23rd, and this will complete my sales for the week. It's a BMG center wheel.
Nope, BMW.
BMW, that's right. BMG. I said BMG because you said BGM or whatever numbers.
Okay, yeah, we're all dyslexic, and that's not a joke. Like, I legit am dyslexic. I'm not making
that was messed up. BMW wheel center wheel hubcap things. I sold them for $25. 4 of them instead of 4.
For, like, tires?
Mm-hmm. You know, like you put in the middle of
They looked very tiny for tires.
They go in the middle of the
I see.
hubcap.
Okay.
It's a center cap.
This is why I don't sell hard goods, because I have no idea what she's talking about.
But they're cool.
Yeah.
25 beans. I'll take it.
Okay. 25 beans, that's a northern thing.
All day long.
If you don't know, we're originally from Rhode Island. My mom has a very thick accent, as all of my friends have pointed out.
No, I don't.
I do not have as thick of an accent as her.
You lived here longer than me. You say you all and all that stuff now.
No, it's y'all, not you all.
Whatever, y'all.
Okay, where are we? The 24th is the last day, and I just had one on Mercari. It was a pair of Tory Burch Miranda flip-flops that I also got in that online arbitrage haul. Sold those for $31. And that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. Tune in next time. No, I'm only kidding.
If I knew how to do a bloopers reel, like that would be in a bloopers reel. And I would take that out of the video and put it at the end. But I'm not that sophisticated in editing. So
Not yet. She will be.
We'll get there, but we'll see. Anyway, so gross sales.
Numbers. Gross sales, $158.48 for me.
And $318.76 for me.
Much better than last week.
Not
No?
really. Let's look at last week. Last week was $302, so I made what, $15 more dollars?
Well, whatever. Last week was better for me as well. So net, I did 142.63.
And net for me, I did 268.98, which is better than last week because I didn't sell anything on the Real this week. And the Real takes a large percentage, so that always messes with my numbers between gross and net.
Glad I don't sell on the Railroad.
Well,
I mean,
okay, here's the thing about the Real. You do no work because you just package it up and send it to them. They take all the pictures, they do all the measurements, they ship it out, they store it.
Yeah.
They market it. Also, the Real authenticates everything, so their customer base is different than Poshmark or Mercari, eBay, etc.
Gotcha.
Because they have something to back them up. So they can warrant a higher price. So if you're selling something for like $200, you're getting 50%, you're getting $100. You probably
nothing. Yeah.
And you probably couldn't have sold it for $100 on your own.
Gotcha.
So it just depends. And then some of the stuff I sent was just because I had it for so long and I couldn't sell it on my own. It wasn't moving at all. So something is better than nothing. So I sent it to the Real.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And that is how that goes. So anyway, nothing on the Real this week. So we have one more week in May. Right?
Yep.
One more full week.
Yep.
Because the 31st is next Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we'll have one more mail out Monday video this month. And then I will do a monthly like follow-up thing where I go over what I made in total for the month and what my highest sales were. Do you want to join me in that video?
Sure. Why not?
If you want Mom to join in that video, leave a comment down below. That's all we have today. I hope everybody's enjoying their Memorial Day.
Yes.
Having cookouts.
I want to have a fire.
We're probably going to have a fire because she
All right.
wants to have a
I wanna have
fire.
a fire.
We've done pretty
Evan
much.
wants a fire too.
Apparently Evan is coming over. See, I learned all these things on these videos that I didn't know prior to them. You know, so like you're learning, I'm learning. It's a whole thing.
It's a learning process.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mom likes to tell me things like while we're on camera, you know.
You can't argue that way.
She's a jokester. Anyway, so yeah, we're probably gonna do a fire. I hope you guys are having a good Memorial Day, getting a cookout in or something like that as much as you can with social distancing and all of that jazz. I saw something kind of funny on Snapchat today where it was like a video of everybody in Gatlinburg, which if you're familiar with the area is about 4 hours from me. And it was just a video of everybody out and about basically touching each other all over the place, saying that Tennessee doesn't really believe in Corona. So
Hey, you're not supposed to say that. Pandemic.
I'm not monetized yet, so they can't demonetize me for saying Corona.
Well, okay. So then.
Speaking of, I'm not monetized yet, but I'm close. So please, if you are here and you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. That really does help me out. And that's all I've got.
Please hit the subscribe button.
Please, for the love of God. I know there are some of you out there that are watching these videos. Tasha.
Hanging. Yeah. Tasha.
And you're not subscribed yet, so.
Lauren.
Mm.
I keep
I'm just gonna.
people.
These are all people that are friends with us. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got. We'll see you next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.